Hello, hello, hello. Hey, family. Hey, y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Y'all welcome. Come on in. Come in. We're going to chat for just a little bit today. So, yes, y'all come in and thank you for being here. If you're catching this on a replay, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me. And make sure your notification bell is turned on as well. So, yes, thank y'all so much for being here. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know, we got a few minutes. So, I'm about to give y'all some music. Hey, Miss Faith. She says, good evening, everyone. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Cheryl, hey, she says, hello everyone. Have a blessed day. You as well. Thank you so much for popping in. Miss Maria says, good Tuesday afternoon, y'all. Please tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support. $ G Strickland 8. Super chat, super sticker. Become a member for $2.99. Thanks. Yes, absolutely. Miss Maria says, at Faith and Miss Cheryl, hope y'all are having a good day. Yes, that part right there. Faith says, good evening, Maria. You going to cut up today? Just to show us her name, Maria. Yes, she's to my faith, absolutely. Lord have mercy. But yes, hey y'all, and welcome. I hope y'all been having an amazing day so far. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. Yes, thank y'all so much for being here. Greatly appreciated. We had a good day. The weather's nice. Hey, Miss Donna. She says, hey y'all. Hey girl, hey. Yes, y'all, come on in, come in. But yes, everything that I say on this video is alleged. It's in my very own opinion. It's just for entertainment purposes only. I get a few laughs, move the day on a little bit with some good old people up in here. Yes, that part right there, all of that. And so yes, y'all, welcome. Thank y'all for being here again. So look like the YouTube scripts is trying to calm down just a little bit, y'all. I said, go big God. That's what I said. I said, go big God. Go. I see you. It's gonna be all right, y'all. Show is. But anyway, um, moving on along here. Turn this crap down. Yes, y'all. Oh, couldn't take Carlusa for last night. I couldn't stomach that dude. I didn't want to. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Hey, she says, hey everyone. How are you? Welcome, beautiful. But I didn't feel like stomaching him last night. He takes a lot of my energy away. So I was like, man, forget this dude. I ain't about to be fooling with him. Nope, didn't want to. So I ain't heard word one what he said. Him and Claudia and Dustin and Beyond. I did not. But I'm gonna go ahead on and get started with old D Nasty, boring ass. Miss Dorothy says, I'll be right back. Okay, Miss Dorothy. She says, Marissa, y'all see old green-eyed Portia hating on Sheena? No, Portia hating. Girl, say it ain't so. Lord have mercy. Hey, TJ's Queen. She says, hi, guys. Hey, welcome. Miss Maria says that Dorothy, how was the vacation? Yes, Miss Dorothy got to, let us know about that vacation. Miss Maria, of course they all gonna be hating on Shima. Portia need to go sit down somewhere. I'm about sick of her already. She ain't even, the show just starting to come out, but she's working my nerves already, doggone it. Now I don't even be wanting for her. You ain't got enough. And it what Stormy said? You ain't got enough. Words of Shima, allegedly, to the Portia. Girl, go on back over there. Now you should have just waited until um made it through this show first, and then try to get your divorce from old Gabadia, Goombadia, Gabadia, or whatever his name is. And Miss Lillian, she says, hi, G Squad in chat. Hey, welcome. How are you today? Thank you for popping in. But yeah, Portia, go sit down somewhere. Portia, I told y'all yesterday, Portia and that girl Drew, they ain't ready for this show now. They can bring me back. They can bring me back. What that girl name? Martia, Shari. They can bring me back. Sheba Shari, and Candy. They back up there because these folk they got ain't working for me. They ain't doing a whole lot. Miss Faye says, I go on vacation Friday for a week, but I getting my countertops redone. Oh, you gonna have to let us see, Miss Faye. Miss Faith, I'm gonna be over there on Facebook waiting to see these portraits, these posted pictures. I meant not portraits. Hey, Miss Sonia, she says, hello everyone, Team Portia all day. What? See, man, I thought we were there, Miss Sonia. Girl, I thought we was on the same team. What is Portia doing that made you talk about some team Portia? Lord have mercy. Candace says, I knew Portia wanted Dennis only because she thinks it might work with Drew. You know what she can do for me, y'all? I ain't even put her on the thumbnail since y'all want to talk about her. She can go over that back over there and find Goodbye he over there at that ice place, and if she wanted him, go on and pick him up, girl. Dyke on it. We don't care. Go on over there and do that. Pick him up. Apologize. Whatever you got to do. To get him back over there in their house. Whatever y'all got. Whatever y'all call yourself doing, girl. We don't need no more. We clueless. Oh, Miss TJ's queen. I thought you were gonna be on my team. She to my love me some Portia. Hey, sexy diva, beautiful. She says hello, G Squad to chat. Hey, welcome. Love me some Portia. I'm gonna stick around and see what y'all loving so much about this here Devish Portia. She ain't with it right now. She got to do better than what she doing. I'm a real sis Portia yanked all the way through Shima's a song, claiming she sounds like Drew, then asking if Shima was even on the song, just hating. And Shima looked at Portia and said, girl, I ain't about to argue with you. I ain't gonna argue with you today. Miss Faith says, I don't like Portia. See, there you have it. Team Miss Faith. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Miss Candy says, Portia not carrying the show like they thought she would. Not a letdown already. Not already. No, Portia. Portia. Girl, just tell them you Miss Diva. Man, you are Lord, she done switched up on me. Lord have mercy. Team Portia. Portia, my girl. That's what she said, y'all. Well, I kind of sort of ain't really feeling her right now, y'all, but I don't know. I might switch over. I mean, don't count me out yet. I might. She better do a little bit better than what she doing, though. All I know. Maria says, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it for Portia when she went after Simon while he was married to Phelan. Ooh, not married to Phelan. Well, now she thought he was the man. All I know, I'm gonna tell y'all, them jokers talking about they about 59, 60, girl, they got all blood pressure and everything. Ain't never working right, so don't even really matter. Might be my kind of guy, though. I'm just looking for some companionship, you know, that part right there. I can deal with the companionship. Everything else, negative. Mm-mm. Um, Adonna says, Team Shima. All right, girl, I'm with you. I'm with you. I might switch over now. Don't get upset if I go over there with these people with Portia, but she got to do a little bit better. I'm just saying. Miss Sonia says, in the meantime, Fallon was pregnant with the pool boy. Well, see, the pool boy knocked her back out. Allegedly, something that old your body couldn't do. He probably burned out, y'all. Probably in his younger days, out there messing with it, in and everything. And yeah, that's probably what happened to him. Miss Candy says two wrongs don't make a right. Miss Candy, is that a song? Two wrongs don't make a right. Well, that is true too, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. I'm just team Shima right now, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but like I said, I can be both Team Shima and Portia, but right now, Team is more Shima is more on the higher than Portia. Well, she got to do a little bit better. I'm just saying, y'all. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, D Nasty and Deon went live last night over there, y'all. They was live, looking like being scary as doing absolutely nothing. Shamiya. I see you, Miss Sonya. Doing absolutely nothing over there. Looking like two. They didn't have the dude up there. I didn't see him up there last night. But y'all, why couldn't they talking about let your heart heal? Lord, girl, you about to be halfway, almost 50, and you just realized that. Lord have mercy. I said, see, that's the girl problem right there. But then I got to remember, we're dealing with all these personalities that she got. I can't. I cannot. Candace says Portia was fine when Shima was playing the supportive friend. Now she has stepped to the and she is intimidated. Yes, intimidated. That part right there. But Portia got her mama, girl. Portia got her mama over there with her too. I'm just saying. Miss Maria says that Sonya maybe, but she was still with Simon. And Portia gonna in her friend, come up in her friend the house. I guess come up and befriend her or something. I don't know. Miss Sonya says Team Heavenly and Carter. Lord, God. Listen, I cannot with you. I cannot. This is where we break up. This is where we get our divorce at right there, Miss Sonya. God knows. Uh, why you just couldn't say quad? Lord have mercy. Y'all, when I tell y'all, they've been dragging Heavenly. They've been dragging her poor husband, y'all, for a whole film. Y'all, why she ain't get that man teeth fixed? Why she don't fix his teeth? That dude need his mouth fixed, man. That stuff is jacked up. I was like, what the hell is going on? How you gonna be married to a dentist and your grill looking like that? Lord, I said, make it make sense. Somebody. Ooh. Ooh, and just when you thought that you would find a picture that looked a little bit better, it get ooh. I said, ooh. All that decay and skit on them. Ooh. He got probably gingivitis or something going on up in there. I'm just saying. Donna says Portia is full of jealousy, which everyone can see. She need to go over there with Britt Crazy Town, because I've been loving Kenya dragging her. Get her, Kenya. Get her. Did y'all hear Phaedra drag the man to medicine orphans for oh, she do all that, did she, Miss Maria? Sister David says she may not that interesting to me. And her son, all right, I give it a C. Girl, not a C. That girl said I give it a C. Well, I think what production is mostly intrigued about with Shima is, she's everything that Portia, they thought Portia was gonna be with the big house and the marriage and the cheering and all of that stuff. Y'all thought, I guess that's why they were, I don't know. I don't know, Portia. I don't know, girl. And they look like they having second thoughts, y'all. What y'all having? Third, fourth. Miss said a song was a C, y'all. Oh my God. Maria says Phaedra called the fat, ugly, demonic, jealous, hateful, petty, and pathetic. My goodness, God, I almost lost my breath without. I can't say that no more. I can't read that one again. My song was auto tune. Okay. Okay, I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Mm. She says it's gonna get better, y'all. Y'all, please hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Y'all, I was listening over there today. I'm gonna get back over here to D Nast and what you call in a few minutes. I was listening to somebody's chat today. What was I listening to? Oh, was it Breakfast Club? I don't know what it was. Anyway, they talking about might have been Who Knew. Might have been, I'm not for sure. But anyway, talking about if you ask somebody was in the chat talking about you asking to hit the like button out. I said, dang, that is so dumb. Oh my God. That is crazy. I was like, man, you cannot with these folks up here on YouTube. But they're just gonna be who they is and do what they do, and that's it, and that's all. Can't even be worried with them. I mean, bye. But moving right along. Yeah, y'all, D Nest and that girl were trying to tell the people down in the chat, don't be, dealing with all these different types of spirits and stuff, I guess you want to call it, because let your heart heal. When you've been in a relationship with somebody. I said, ding, 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 da da da. Really? It took that long? Y'all didn't know that already? Y'all don't think no people in the chat know that? That's what you're supposed to do. A lot of people don't do it. They just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and taking all that trash with them. But I mean, really, y'all didn't know. I said, Lord have mercy. I couldn't listen to the end, y'all. I didn't make it to the end. I just caught that a bit. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I Destiny was sitting there thinking she was Diana Ross or some daggone body with all that big old hair on her head. And that girl over there, Deon, she don't never look like nothing. She don't never fix herself. But girl, make you just one ponytail or a bust down braids or do something. Fix yourself. And then she got her husband do. I was like, dang, ugh, just disgusting looking. Maria says, destitute and Dumby just grab hold to buzzwords and throw them put for traction. I don't know what they be doing. I don't even know. I don't even know if they stayed on for a whole hour or not, but I could not. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Bless her heart. Maybe she'll get it right after a while. Keep on trying. Something. What Marceau say, keep throwing something against the wall, see what's gonna stick. All I know, y'all. I just hope she ain't getting that mindset again to go back out the LB and stuff. I saw him and his little boy on IG. Little boy said, "Take a picture." He said, "Take a picture." He take a picture. He wanted LB to take a picture of him. I guess he was tearing up some ribs, y'all. Tat them up. He was tearing them ribs up. I said, "Dang." But yes, Sexy says, Dusty still obsessed with Moses, in my opinion. Girl, y'all can't give a roach advice. That's what I was trying to understand. I said, what they call themselves doing? They relationship experts and stuff now. I was like, okay. All I can say, well, okay then. Not roach at Sexy D or LOL. That's what she said, Miss Candy. That is what she called them. Yes, that's what she said. I said, these people down there, they got to be real slow to even call themselves listening to that mess that be coming out of Deon. Girl, no. Y'all, I cannot. I just cannot with her. I don't know. There's something ain't right with it, y'all. There's something ain't right. I ain't figured it out yet, but something is a little off. Yes. Okay, girl, right there. I just wish somebody tell her to comb her hair. Do something. Ooh, that's a shame you be. Let me shut up. Marissa's as sexy, but didn't she just say anybody that did her wrong, she don't know them? God know that what she said. Miss Sexy, what you talking about? You must have forgot she said that. I guess in her work. Wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't Destiny that thought he did it wrong. She got 4 more personalities. Maybe it was one of them. So, I'm saying, I don't know. That's the word on the curve. But anyway, anywho, um, moving right along. Um, Y'all done mess with Marvin Sapp so much. I'm tell y'all right now, y'all done mess with him so much. Now he done got to go over there. He got to go over there and sit down there with Rickey Smiley. And then we got Roland Martin out here trying to cheerlead for him and all that kind of stuff. Now, so y'all need to leave the man alone. Because then the man that came out here, he done told the people, y'all, the people at his church and stuff, the folks that done got scared. They scared, y'all scared. It's real scared right about now. Y'all done got the people shook it. Now y'all gonna have to cut this here mess out. Um, got the pastor saying that peoples was threatening him, his life and his children and stuff. Y'all just taking this mess too far. Too far. Now y'all gonna have to leave him alone. Now he I expected him to know how to apologize, but he ain't quite gave us that yet. He still ain't came out and gave a good apology. Well, the only thing he said was, he could have been a little aggressive or forceful, when he came back out there second time to rebut all this crazy mess that's going on these YouTube streets and stuff. But I ain't feeling that. I don't feel that, man. Just all you gotta do. Come on, dude. Rickey Smiley. I'm gonna have to call him tonight. Look here. You and Roland about to go three-way. This is what y'all need to do. Get Sapp back on the horn and tell him, man, look, dude, just go back out there and apologize to the people. Just tell them you didn't mean no harm. Maybe it was taken out of content. It went too far. Come on, dude, say something, man. This mess ain't gonna blow over just like that. You coming out here looking like you making up excuses for the situation. They don't want to hear that. The people don't want to hear no excuses. They want a public apology. Close the doors. I'm just saying. Maria says, "Oh, Uncle Wanda getting dragged of that. Girl, that won't no apology. Hey, Miss Annette. She's from California. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Annette, I hope the fires, well, I ain't heard nobody really talking about it lately, but hopefully the fires is gone, calm down, or ceased or something. Maria says, Uncle Wanda still getting dragged behind that Apollo lie. Ain't nobody bothering old Marvin. Girl, that's what he said. Mm-hmm. And Rickey Smiley had to come out now. I said, oh, Lord. I said about Rickey Smiley, Roland Martin. They trying to let the peoples know, we 10 toes with brother Sapp over here. Now y'all need to cut that mess out, leave him alone now. Maybe it just came out or something. I don't know. I don't even know. But back to you, Miss Maria. Yes, they need to drag one to fulfill. That won't no apology either. Why is it so hard? I'm sorry. That's it. That's enough. That's it. That's all. He said he getting death threats. That's what he said. That's what he said. Now, him and the Charons, y'all. That's what he said. Miss Anna says, still a hot mess out here, but the people are helping each other. Ooh, well, thank God for that, Miss Anna. That is a blessing. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your $5 super sticker. She says, hey, Bush campers, I need 20 of y'all to pop out and tap the limit screen. I said that. Support $G Strickland 8 super chat, super stickers, and share join for $2.99. She said all of that, y'all. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Miss Maria. But yes, absolutely. I hope and pray that the fires is gone. But wait a minute, y'all. They were saying that we had well, I'm not there right now, but in North Carolina, there was some fires going on. And I heard this man ask this other guy the other day, can you smell the smoke from North Carolina to Virginia? I said, man, that's some daggone powerful smoke. I'm just saying, y'all. I got to call the people down there. Thank you, Miss Annette, for your cash app. I greatly appreciate you so much. Thank you. But yeah, I was like, wait, what? Man, that's a powerful smoke. But it's like everything has its turn, y'all, or something. Candy said it's windy. It feels real good today. I think it's Thursday. It's gonna be 8 o'clock. Girl, I'm ready to go to bed. It's gonna be 80 degrees. I said it's gonna be 8 o'clock. It's gonna be 80 degrees on Thursday. So yes, I got some biker shorts, but not the ones that Mel had. So, but I still think mine's gonna serve the purpose. So I probably put them on. I gotta take my car and get my air conditioner checked on it. Yeah. So that's what I'm be doing on Thursday. I would not be going to work on Thursday, y'all, because I think they said something about the compressor or something, and it might take a long time. So that part right there. TJ's Queen said the wind blows from state to state. Ooh, good. Well, I haven't smelt it not yet, Miss TJ. I know it's possible, but I haven't smelt it not yet. So it's about like 3 hours and 3 to 4 hours. It depends on the traffic and which way you go from Virginia to North Carolina. So yeah, it's possible. I'm just saying. Moving right along, Wanda. That's what she get. Whoever said that in the chat, that's what she get. Now that is what she get. I'm so glad. They thought that crap was gonna work. Negative. Nobody wants to see you on the screen, and they're talking about y'all. It's gonna be a Scott show. It can be a Scott show. Who cares? Anybody gonna be looking at it for what? Oh, you in North Carolina, girl? Hey, North Carolina, girl. Hey, girl. I was in Greenville. Where you at, girl? You probably over there in Charlotte or Raleigh or Something like that. Don't tell me you ain't fed then. Maria says that gee, when Canada was burning, we got smoke here in Indiana. What's the thing? We are 800 miles from the Canadian border. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, it's a possibility. I'm just saying, I don't want to smell it, dude. Miss Candy says in the mountains in northern North Carolina. I told you, I knew you was down there in Charlotte, girl. I knew you down there in Charlotte. I knew, I noted, I noted, I noted. Show the girl. I just assumed. Candace says they also said AC may make an appearance. I doubt it, but anything is possible. They are desperate to be talked about. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. To talk about what? Daggone it. God darn it. We done heard it. What you gonna do? Get up there and drag Tisha and Marcel in? Is that what they're gonna do? If that's the case, I'm gonna believe AI because they said that Tisha and Martha quit the show. That gonna be the reason why. If that's the case, they should have been brought all of them, been brought up there for all of them then a long time ago. And where is Ken and dark skin Ken and Mumbles? Y'all, they have been so quiet. I know they DP ain't on my thumbnail, but anywho. But y'all, where they at? They been so quiet. Where they quiet now? Quiet on the set. It seems like everybody done got just quiet on the set, y'all. What is going on? Oh, the superstar is gone. That's probably what it is. Sexy Diva says that show ain't coming back. Girl, say it again. Sexy Diva, can you say it again? Can you let the peoples know? Lord, the show gone. Carlos had to sell his mansion. What do you need that big old house for anyway, y'all, by himself? I mean, come on, dude. Why? Why you needed all of that? Oh my God, you could have got you a cozy house with 3 bedrooms. It's sufficient. 2.5 is sufficient. You could have did what you would do, run around in there bucket naked, whatever you call yourself doing. I'm just saying. Candace is right. The plan is saying is coming on next month. What plan? Girl, I ain't think that. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says what's killing them is Mel told them via the paperwork to keep her name out of their trash ass mouth. Miss Maria, I like how you put that because you know I was gonna add something. You know I was gonna add that word. She knowed it, y'all. She knowed it. She already knowed it. Miss Sexy David says, where the bees making up stuff to get some attention on them so on would pick it back up. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did here. I know y'all gonna tell me, gee, that's crazy mess, man. I don't believe that. I know y'all gonna tell me that. I'm already ready for it. But see now I was looking at the AI, they talking about Oprah Winfrey, y'all. Made and I know Mel ain't came out. Hey Mel, hey girl, hey, I'm rooting, I'm over here, Mel. But y'all, they said that Oprah Winfrey had made Mel an offer she couldn't even refuse. I said, Lord, speak it into existence, then AI. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and speak it into existence. And then they came back and said, Marty won't happy with that situation. Marty tried to, what's the word I'm looking for? Marty tried to, what do dogs do? Um, I know they got flying monkeys and all smear. Marty went on that smear campaign. Yeah, so I don't know if that's true, but that's what the AI people was saying. And I just hope and pray that it is pertaining to Mel's story and her being such a boss like she is, and the determination and all of that great stuff. So, hopefully they will. And I think it was something with her production company or something. I don't know. Candace says Oprah was on last night talking about menopause. Dying standard. And also I had seen somewhere, y'all, it's Oprah, I think she's in her 70s, maybe 71 or something. But it was she was in the hospital recently. I don't know how to do that, but I didn't hear nobody else really speak on it. But the picture that I saw, it didn't even look like no Oprah Winfrey to me. So I don't know, I really don't know. So it's alleged, y'all, allegedly. He went to the show Mel was hosting, the Every Man show and cut a food. Yeah, that was like in the when it was all starting to hit the fan, but they was trying to put out there that she done made her another offer out here or something, y'all. So if she did, I'm so happy for her and the babies. And that would be so amazing because I would really love, and I'm not rushing you, Mel. Take all the time you need. But yes, did we enjoy seeing you on the TV screen? Yes, you and your mom and them babies and your brother and your brother-in-law. Yes, I think that can be an awesome show. Bring Sonny up there. I know they know some people with some black excellence or something. I know they do. Talking that Ozempic, taking that Ozempic, God no. She ain't taking Ozempic yet, is she, Miss DJ's queen? Girl, she taking Ozempic. Oh, I see it on herself. Mm, mm, mm. How do I pay membership? Miss Anna, it should be. Miss Maria, do you see it? It should be Miss Anna where you tap on it. What is it you tap on? It should be a button right there. Miss Maria, do you see it? Can you help her, please? And thank you. Um, Candace says a lot will hinge on the upcoming court cases, I'm sure. Yes. Um, Maria says at Candy, behind every man, he went there and made a scene right after Mel pulled her building license from him. Yeah, he was mad because he wouldn't talk something about him finishing a project or something like that. TJ's queen, yes, she is. Hey, Miss Carla, girl, Miss Carla, how you doing today, Miss Carla? You doing good? Hey, Miss Ebony, she says hello, everyone. So do you see the membership button for Miss Annette? Faces, I had two of my packages come today. Look at you, girl. But I had up in there. I know that. I know that part right there. I'm just messing. Hey, Miss Rabbit's running. She says at GG Squad. And chat, she says hello, everybody. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome. Um, y'all, what do y'all think they hey the real Nikki? She says, hey girl, how are you? Welcome. When y'all think they gonna stop trying to plot stuff that never pans out or nothing never works? I think right now, y'all, if they really go out there to like McDonald's to get a job, they wouldn't even give it to them because these nasty people. Miss Maria says, and go to the bio screen. The join button should be right there. Thank you, Miss Maria. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, y'all, I don't think them people at McDonald's will even give these people a job, y'all. They don't cut the monkey so bad on this TV and then thought nobody won't looking. Stacey says, hey, G Squad was funky feet at the courthouse yesterday. Girl, I ain't heard nobody say, I guess he probably saying, I got this other stuff already done filed before she did this TikTok. So I got to see how this going to pan out. So, girl, we just waiting, Miss Sexy. We got to wait now. We in the month of April, y'all. Man, I got to look this up tonight. See if I can see when their next court date is. I hope it's next week. Candace, they will now turn on each other. They will pick each other apart. Y'all know Tisha weaker than water. Um, Carlos gonna drag her for field. Also, guess what I looked at yesterday when I got off the live, y'all. I told y'all, you can look at on YouTube, y'all, the full episode. It was just like my first time looking at it. Very, very good. Leon ain't no joke. I'm just trying to tell you. Leon ain't no joke, y'all. Miss Rabbit says, I'm a real faith candy, sexy car. TJ's the real Nick. He says, hello, everybody. Miss Ebony, Rabbit says, Ebony there. So she says, hello. Y'all, for anybody that did not ever see that movie, y'all go look at it on YouTube for free. 2007 it came on. Just like they played it the first time. That part. Miss Candy said, hi, rabbits running. Miss Carla says, hey, Maria, hey. But yeah, and I did hear somebody, Sunny said that it'll be the Scott show or something, girl. I nobody caring about that. I guess it's gonna be the Scott show, so it'll be just the Scots looking at that show. How about that? Nobody don't want to look at them. boring people. One ain't even funny no more. She out here done did so much stupid stuff. BBL nail and cheating fish been hiding out too. Good. Quiet on the set, sexy diva. I just said quiet on the set. Girl, ever since Kayla came out, tried to defend her mama or the weird girl on that Facebook. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, these folks been quiet on the set. The Nair can't get herself together, y'all, cause she done lost a good friend. You never miss your however they go. Never miss your water till the well run dry. However they go. Hey, Miss Healing. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. But yeah, she done. Girl, now about to turn to alcoholic, y'all. Allegedly, I'm just saying. Carla says, "What's been going on with the YouTube streets, girl?" I just prayed yesterday. I prayed last night. Um, I just pray. I'm not in. I ain't trying to get in. I don't want to get in. I just hope everybody can come together because it is enough for everybody, y'all. It really is. And subscribing and that stuff is it don't cost people nothing. Um, it really don't, just to support somebody's channel. I do that all the time, on the streets. People I don't know ain't never probably listen to them, but I do it, just to support the channel. So, people just need to stop being selfish and come together. I'm just saying. I'm good over here though. I'm good. Maria says, did y'all see never meets it back? Miss Maria, what you saying? Miss Carla down here to my she already no, don't say that, Miss Carla. Please don't. But y'all saw where Mel had a checker chick, didn't you? Mel had to go over there, check chick. Getting over there in her daggone inbox, so they're trying to told me she was too classy. Can that girl let her hair down? Can she sweat a little bit? Can she just be a normal person? Lord, can she be a normal person? All she want to do is just live and have fun. She was married, that didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work out. She moving right along. Leave that old trash behind. But y'all, they just keep messing with her. That girl ain't had no BBL. I'm like, oh my God, these some silly people. Ooh. Y'all, I tell y'all this though, for real, it's hard being saved on the YouTube street because these people is crazy. Yes, Miss Hill, they got blocked. She should have got blocked. Leave that lady alone. Sexy Diva says BB Nair was hanging with Stormy when she first turned on Melody. Now I don't see that. You ain't gonna see it. They what the devil out to kill, steal, and destroy. They done did that. So now, it's just like with Martell and that girl Ariana. The thrill is gone now. When I say the thrill is gone, the thrill is really gone. And y'all know she is gone. She ain't going back over there with them. And it makes so much sense. Why would I want to be on a show with these people and all they do? These criminals and allegedly and just keep doing stuff and going to jail and all this stuff allegedly. That can taunt my name. No, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. She did good. Miss Maria says if she got a BBL, they need to be trying to get the surgeon's info. That part right there. But I tell y'all this: if the show do come back on, I would like for Kimmy, the side chick Kimmy, to be at the forefront, because I'm gonna need to know about. Can you go back to Baltimore? I'm just asking for a friend. Um, we already know that it was a one night stand with Jalen's daddy. Can you tell us a little bit more about that situation? Inquiring minds want to know. Since y'all was always in mail them business. Oh, dang. Y'all, these people had so much they could have talked about. So much. Everybody. Nobody's perfect, y'all. Ain't nobody perfect but Jesus Christ. But they had so much that they could have talked about, laughed, cried out, all of that. But they just choose not to. But wait a minute now. Let me think. Let me think. Because if they're gonna let me be on the daggone TV show and I ain't got to do nothing and get paid for free, I'm gonna get that check too. I'm just saying. I ain't got to talk about my business. I ain't got to talk about it. I'm okay. You want me to do what? Okay. And it says, why do people care what another woman do with her body? It's Mel's body, and she works out and eats right on purpose. That's it. That's all. Say it again, Miss Candy. I don't know. They just looking for something, just anything, a reason. something. Healing says, I forgot the show. Mel is not on it. No, ma'am. She is not up there no more. Thank you. Hallelujah. Yes, she's not up there. Mel said it was time to go. See, that AI miss just came across my phone. Vault, Maurice's secret. We already know they got secrets. We already know. These folk, they just ain't gonna do right, y'all. They ain't gonna do right. Call them can't do right. Miss Carla done said, Neil done turned out to be a whole alcohol. Lord, I cannot. Ooh, they thought that mess was fun. Ain't funny no more yet. It's gone. Y'all, can y'all answer this question for me though? For real. I mean, I know, but I'm just asking a question. Why y'all think they wanted to LGB said ice her out, knowing that they did not have nobody to take that spot, y'all? That was so stupid and so dumb. Who does that? Dude, you had the freaking number one show. Number one, not one, not two. It was number one on the own network, dude. How could you destroy that like that? Miss Sexy says you can look at Sassy CK faces and tell that show. Oh, yes, yes. And you know what? I thought he didn't like Claudia Jordan for a minute. I thought he didn't care that much for her. I'm trying to figure out why she keep being on this daggone whatever you call this mess on Monday. Why she keep being over there with him? And Dustin, you getting on my nerves too. Candace says they did not think the ice out would make her quit. They wanted more screen time. Yeah, that's a good one, Miss Candy. That is a real good one. You can look at it that way. After dealing with all that, Lord, y'all, I wish there was a way we could see that stuff they left on the cutting room floor that they was scared. They were scared to show us. I wish we could see that. No, they say that, Lord, if they see that stuff there, they're gonna drag us even more. Miss Maria says that, gee, I figured because they didn't expect her to go legal and keep them from talking about her. Now they stuck with nothing to talk about. That part right there. Well, Martha got a lot to talk about. What a girl named down in Atlanta. Alonda. Doggone, let's talk about Atlanta. Me, you going out to eat. We got Alonda. Come over here and talk to me. That's what I need you to do. TJ's Queen says jealousy and envy is a beast. It will make people do the most. Yep. Absolutely, Miss TJ's Queen. And it says, I pressed bio, but no option. I would just send monthly on Cash App. I'm gonna have to look at that, Miss and it should be right there though. Maria says, let somebody not get paid. I bet it'll turn up. Miss Maria, them people ain't getting paid. Candy says they needed money. They are always clocking her pockets. She was doing too well in their opinion. But she wanted to help them. That's all she wanted to do was help. Oh my God, that is so crazy. Now he want to be on everybody else's show, interviewing everybody that's on other shows. Make it make sense. And they fall for the okie doke. I mean, y'all, when Mel got to dealing with this clown, she was clueless. She really was. She didn't know. She was learning as she go. And you know, at this point, she have learned a whole lot. But Candy came out. Candy been out here for a minute, y'all. And these people not listening to him, not listening to her or what he did to her. Y'all think he gonna treat y'all any better? Negative. Marissa said, and it scroll up and see my more detailed instruction. Candy says they wanted to destroy her. Marissa says, gee, no, I mean production. Yeah, absolutely. Production is a beast, y'all. If they, Lord have mercy, man, they couldn't be on my team working with me to destroy something like that. Man, they had a gold mine. God bless these people, y'all, with a gold mine in the palm of their hand. And they crushed it and crumbled it all up. They didn't want it. Wildebeest, as Sexy called us, said the show gonna come back stronger than ever. I'm telling y'all, that show gonna be better than ever. What? What? Huh? Oh, y'all must not gonna be up there. I'm just saying. Miss Donna says they block their own blessings by hating on men. Ain't that something? They blackball themselves. They did all of that stuff to themselves, y'all. All of that stuff, man. Mm. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna look at this movie that Sonny is in with Kimmy. I don't want to see Kimmy. Uh-uh. Kenny says yes, production helped to ruin this show. They were just as evil. They encouraged the misbehavior. They covered for hotel. I don't want to call nobody name over here, y'all, because we don't do that. We put initials in the chat, but I did hear somebody say that they did a interview with the guy that worked on production over there. Y'all know what the channel I'm talking about, but um, talking about he spilled the tea. What tea? They're always trying to jam this lady up into some mess. Let me tell y'all, real story, real for real. I don't care what nobody say. If I was her, if that was my daggone husband, he did all that mess to me. Whatever I did it because I want to do it. Now what? Now what? Girl, if you didn't go out there and jump on somebody daggone bump, you should. You see, you start talking crazy, saying stuff like that. That shut up, man. That what people gonna believe a lot quicker than they will the truth. Y'all don't hear me. Candace says yes, production. I read that. Carla says the cast and producers bit the hand that fed them. How dumb can you be? That part right there. Marie says, gee, I heard Kimberly um only on camera for about 30 seconds. Girl, I don't know if I can have I don't know if I can make it in 30 seconds. Sexy says Melody left that show and more fans and notices than all them together. And I always trying to pin her up with Stormy. Who cares? Nobody's in competition, y'all. You can be in competition with somebody all day long. If God ain't want you to have it, you're not gonna have it. These people, y'all, these people delusional. But that's the word for them. That's the word for them for today. Delusional. Doggone it. I say it says melody. Okay, I read that. Yeah, they ain't got no fan base. They've been on this show what 8, 9 years. Ain't got no fan base. Why? Oh, have mercy. I don't never see nothing over there on Facebook where Latifah, Tuna Cat fan base coming out talking about her kids' product that they've been working on ever since the kid was 2, 3 kids. Girl, stop lying. Some people are born with pretty hair. Your kids got pretty hair. We're gonna give that to you. But stop lying saying that your kids use that product on it. Girl, I cannot, man. Whew, she lying to the people. She lying to the people, y'all. Kenny says Mel knew year one that hotel was not right. She had to teach herself how to fight and curse back. Yep. She said she was not used to being talked to in a bad way. She sure did. God knows she did. She said she had to. How can that fool say she gangster? Hey y'all, that fool came at her one day. He didn't see it coming. He didn't see it coming. He thought she was gonna still be quiet and timid. Oh, she went back at him. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. Probably went over there in the corner somewhere and cried. Silly self. Sonya says, ain't nobody buying those hair products anyway. Girl, that mess probably old. It has to be old, y'all. Probably molded and everything. Ooh. I cannot. I just cannot. But that's what they get. That's exactly what they get. Keep on listening to what people tell you to do. Um, it says Tuna Cat needs to go get them sour ass funky pig feet together. It says, David, don't talk about the pig feet. Girl, I can eat a pig feet now, but not her feet now. You know what I'm saying. But girl, they did look like that. They looked like they were swollen too. They were swollen. Carla says, no fan base, no business, no money, no sense. Hey y'all, they must have cleaned up pretty good over there on Saturday night. Ain't heard nothing from the church people not yet. Anyway, Candace says Tuna Cat daughter never wants to film them products because even she knows that their hair is naturally long. Miss Candy, ain't nothing wrong with. Mm-mm. I know that they mama didn't put that stuff in their head. They all know that. You false misleading people. People buy this stuff and they be thinking it's gonna work to take. Tell y'all just like them people used to come on in the wee hours of the morning, 3 o'clock to my that relaxer was so good you could eat it. Took all the folk hair out the head. When I said it took them, oh, they were looking like the woman on Martin. Took that top off the hair, girl. All the hair was all the hair was gone. They ain't no hair. When I tell y'all the people were coming through, they were shaking. Cause the hair was falling out the head. To my, can you help me? Can I help you do what, baby? What you do? Oh, you did what? I was up there and I ordered that stuff and I put it in. You put it in your what? Baby, that's how come you ain't got no hair in your head. Do you know what they put in? Did you read? What am I gonna do, girl? You better go buy your wig or buy some weave or do something. This stuff got to be cut off. It ain't no more good. It's gone. Lord, them folks on in that wee hours of the morning ball so many people, y'all. It was a shame. They no longer exist though, cause they were who doing a whole lot of people. Some of the folk will be just crying. But yeah, she need to stop saying that. Just be real. See, that's the problem. They ain't gonna put it out there like it need to be put out there. They ain't gonna do it. I told y'all, Wildebeest gonna be mad because her apology didn't go nowhere. Nobody didn't believe that man. She gonna say she gonna apologize to them, but then at the same time she gonna tell Carl Lucifer she don't like Martell. Make it make sense. If somebody think that makes, I mean, you don't have to like it, but why you apologizing then? I'm still trying to figure that one out. And she don't like Martell because Martell said he could have had Tuna Cat. Everybody was getting Tuna Cat back in the day. Sound like to me. I'm just saying. Or the word out that Tuna Cat didn't have no boyfriend way back then. I'm just saying. So the possibility of she kind of act like she had him though, y'all. Sometimes she do. I don't know. I ain't gonna put that past her though. It's a possibility. Mm-hmm. Her and old Kimisha side chick. That part. But y'all, they can bring that girl up on that show if it come back on. If it make air, it ain't gonna make the air. Martell probably already told that girl that show ain't coming back on. It is not coming back on. Shoot, you can quit worrying me about trying to get on that dynamic show. The show is gone. Mel quit. The show gone. Stop effing bother me by that show. You done tore my whole entire life. My whole entire life, girl. I was rich. I drove the finest of the finest, and then I saw your silly ass. And I fell for the okie doke. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. Lord have mercy. That's a shame. Paula says Tuna Cat vendors is just like hotels vendors. Nobody's interested. Y'all know if that food would have had that wine I did back then, Mel would have that wine would have sold like crazy. Ain't had no sense. He did everything so backwards. Don't want to be in business with her. Don't want to this, don't want to that. Now you begging. You just want to sit on your sorry ass and let her work like a slave for you. Boy, I cannot. Miss Annette said, not Tuna Cat. LOL, you ain't call her Tuna Cat now, Miss Annette. Maria says, I don't know why anybody would think folk would believe her. We all know she lying. She talks skit about males, children, long and loud, both day and night, for no reason. For no reason. It didn't even make no sense. Ooh, man, that was crazy. Mm. All I can tell y'all is God has really, he got his hands on Mel, her mom, there, because, It couldn't have been me. It just really could not have been me, y'all. I'd had that girl meet me out here, Tisha. You and your mom. I don't need nobody but just myself, but I want you to bring yourself and your mama. It's about to go down. That part. Charlene says, "Hey, Miss Charlene, welcome." She says, "Good afternoon, everyone. I heard that the show may be coming back in May." Miss Charlene, please don't hold your breath for that, because I don't want nothing to happen to you. Please don't do that. Maria says that Charlene, I believe it when on announces it. That part right there. hmm And on has approximately 29 days to put it out there and let the people know if it's coming back on. That part right there. hmm Hmm. Got to go over there and lean on pole one to try to hope to give the show some hopes. Are y'all serious? Miss Sexy Diva says Wildebeest came for Mom Van also cause of jealousy to keep your yeah. Miss Sexy, she was bold and loud that day. She said it's not Mel she won't, but she keep poking at Mel and poking at Mel because somebody set up like me. She gonna keep poking at my child for you come over there and took your hit. Let me not say that for YouTube get me. But yeah, you couldn't do that to me. But see, that's what she was doing it for, cause she wanted Vane. And when she said it loud, she said it ain't yeah, I want a mom. I want a mom to come out so I can drag that ass. What you can drag her with? What she supposed to be doing? See, that's not what why people think you just gonna stand and let them drag you. Somebody make that make sense. You just gonna stand right there. Okay, I'm here. You gonna drag me? Okay. Do I need on knee pads and elbow pads or what I need? I need a helmet because you're gonna drag me. God, please stop. Oh, she says I won't be watching, so it doesn't matter to me. Me either. Candace says, why would OWN wait to the last minute to announce something that like that? They would need to advertise to attempt to pull the viewers. Makes it hard to believe it's coming back. Absolutely. They will be showing little stuff right now and riding it out and boosting it up, promoting it, and all of that stuff if it was coming back on um the TV. But we don't want to see them on our TV screen. Miss Candy said, Miss Maria says that Candy, I said back in January that if it came back, it would be a mid-season replacement. He ain't got nobody, y'all. That last attempt with that Apollo line that Wanda called herself trying to do, man, it didn't go nowhere. Nobody believed that crap. Sexy Diva says, that part and Carla said the show is not coming. Tell them again, Miss Carla now. She said it ain't coming back on. They done. They effed around and found out. They pushed one time too many. One time too many. And that's it. They did that to themselves. Now I'm sure everybody gonna be wanting to blame Carlos. Carlos gonna be wanting to blame them. Everybody over. Everybody blaming everybody except for who they need to blame. They know what they did. They all know. I couldn't be on no TV show like that, y'all. If you got to go through stuff like that, and it's always just one person, I would never want to be on a TV show like that. Um, that's too much trauma, man. And I tell people all the time, she got to heal from that daggone crazy Martell, heal from this show. She had a lot going on. Ooh, I'm so glad she had some praying people. Yeah, we were praying, and the people that's in her immediate circle was praying because she needed all that prayer, y'all. That was a whole lot. Martell by himself was too much. Carla said the show is not coming back. She said Carlos told to apologize. It was not sincere. Girl, it was not sincere. I mean, you don't have to cry or nothing like that, but when you do something sincere, um, she just went all the way around the mulberry bush. If you apologizing to just her, apologize, call her name. Make it known. Call her name and apologize. No, I can't. That mess was. I cannot because it takes me back to when she said the same thing she was gonna do, try to set me up and have her folks out there in the rooms wait. Y'all, I told y'all when they went to that on that trip, that girl trip, y'all they were gonna pull a Cabo 6 on her. They would. That's a true story. Ancestor Steve said they needs to give it up. That show over with. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Yeah. They think that stuff is funny until it's not. Just like them dummies with the Carbo 6. It's funny until it's not. I hope that child don't let them folks get now better sleep. Y'all be careful. These people, y'all, please be careful. I know everybody in here is probably past 40, 50s, late 50s and all of that. But yeah, people is crazy, y'all, and mean. Oh my God. Ooh. Mm. And the sad part that girl mama, she still ain't got no justice yet. Still trying, still fighting, still trying, still fighting. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I don't know how I could do that, y'all. I would be so angry every day that they hurt my baby like that. I know vengeance is mine, thus said the Lord. Ooh, wait. I better sure get to him before I get to him. All I got to say. Pretty much everyone in Hotels Life, CK gave them a role on that show. He introduced those people. He introduced her to those crazy peoples. I don't know if he knew how um, deep they was with their craziness. I don't even think he knew. I hope that Joker don't never sleep no more at night. He don't need to sleep. Mm. Whew, Lord have mercy. Everyone is connect to him. Yeah, everybody was connected to him. It's funny until it's not. Ain't that something? Let's say that again. It's funny until it's not. And when it say until it's not, that means they don't went too far. They can't turn around. Something really bad has happened. And then I heard they were saying they were gonna get her at the airport. Y'all, but they were doing all this stuff like she was gonna actually just show up by herself. Where they do that at? She already knowing y'all fools is crazy and obsessed with her. And I rude it to the tootie. Just plain out obsessed. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all this. Now, I ain't even finna lie, finna lie, finna lie, fitna. I know fitna. I ain't fitna lie. I would love to see something like Where Are They Now? By the show not coming back on. See what they doing. I would love to see something like that. Where are they now and how they doing? If they would tell the truth, if they would show the real. Only if they would show the real. They ain't gonna show the real. I wouldn't want to see it. But yeah, I would be curious to see that. How they operating, how they moving around, what they doing since the show is not didn't get picked back up. All of the above. But Carlos don't seem interested about that show being picked back up. He's so busy still trying to get over there with Andy Cohen. Maria says not introduce them cancerous demons into male and the children's lives. Ain't that something? You don't know people until you know people. And by the time you know the people, it could be too late. Just too late. Um, Maria says that, gee, I'd want to see that too, hosted by someone other than CK. Absolutely. Yes, Miss Maria, I totally agree. But see, they're not going to be willing to go that far and that deep and that intense into, where they at. I mean, man, that would probably be like the number 1 show on somebody's network if they was willing to be honest about their life. But that ain't going to happen. So the chances of us seeing that is not going to happen. Mm-mm. It ain't gonna happen. I don't see that happening. Yes, that part right there. But yeah, I think that would be just something good to look at. They will for a check, Miss Maria. I am not messing with you. I cannot. Mm. Miss Maria, they was on Miss Maria. They didn't do it for this check they was getting. Their mindset's gonna be still set the same way. I just get up there and write it out. Let somebody else talk about their life. But wait a minute, y'all. We got about 15, 20 more minutes up here. Look here. Where is Ken? Where is dark skinned Ken? Has anybody seen him? Seen him? I ain't seen him over there on IG. I ain't seen him on the bookers. None of that. Where he at? Hey Riri, welcome. She said CK put all his eggs in the wrong basket. April Fool. It is April Fool Day. Happy April Fool's Day, y'all. Nobody didn't get me. Nobody did get me today. Not yet. Thank God. Miss Helen says, I don't care about those people. And you don't have to. Riri, it's just TV. Miss Helen. She says, hey G Squad and chat. Hey girl, hey, welcome. Asai says, I haven't seen him either. Girl, they told him to stay off in the IG, girl. They told him to stay off the Instagram in the book. It's up, stay off of that stuff over there. And mumbles. I don't know where she at either. Miss Maria says that Healing Neil said on her live, what God has for her is for her in relation to someone asking about this supposed competition with Weather Girl on TikTok. Man, y'all, they be making up stuff. They be creating their own stuff, y'all. We didn't hear nothing about that girl having no TikTok till after Mel announced her TikTok and the date. So really, y'all, let's keep it a buck. Who is following who? Make it make sense. And I didn't even hear D Nasty tell the people about their products. I wonder did they get all their products yet? Who knows? Kenneth says he and Lockjaw have made up allegedly. Yeah, I know they made up, but they supposed to be still trying to promote, build up their fan base and all of that stuff. Because they were thinking that their show was gonna come back too. Miss Riri says, "Hey Maria, Lorsy Jones, hello and welcome. Hope you hit that good subscribe button for me and thank you for being here." She said that show will probably be put on a shelf until much later, like they did DC. I don't even think nobody gonna want to look at that mess in DC either. I don't. Miss Helen says, Maria, God has made her enemies her footstool for all of us to see. Ain't that something, Miss Helen? Oh, Carla said he found out that show is coming back. Ooh, wait a minute, now this thing jumping too fast. Where am I at? Dang on it. Oh, Ken found out that show is coming back and he is in the corner. Girl, he probably walking a fine line because he on probation. I know what I said. It's pro. But I said po. Like the potatoes, probation, all that. Helen says, well, Mel left, she took her true fans. Candy says they maybe need a break from being called facially challenged on the daily. Lockjaw and bull and build a bull build a bodybuilder. That's a lot. Oh my God, says it. Even says all them fools quiet since the show gone. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set, Miss Sexy Diva. I told y'all they were quiet on the set. Riri says, see, you can't compete with someone that ain't got skit. She's she's the one throwing something against the wall and see if it sticks. Now, see, I'm waiting to see what the people gonna have to say about Obia coming out being on the show, y'all. They gonna say that lady ain't real. She's they still lying. She ain't no chemist. They gonna have all kinds of stuff that try to throw out there. But you know what? Throw whatever you want to throw. I ain't nobody about to be wasting no energy trying to convince you of nothing. Do you? Whatever that means, that's what you do. Sexy says Melody stay popping, and she does. She does. You can't do nothing but love her, and the courage. It takes a lot of courage, y'all, to do what she did. It really does. And you got four small kids. Nobody was a teenager, and to step out on like that. Girl, do you know how many people would be terrified and would still be in that situation because I got these kids? How am I gonna do this? Who gonna watch my kids? I can't leave my kids with everybody. So much stuff. But it's a blessing that Mel has her business at their house. God worked all of that stuff out for her, and He sure did make the enemies her footstool. Her children is right there with her job. You know, right there she teaching them entrepreneurship and all of that stuff right at the house. Oh, she renting that house. She ain't got a window to pot to piss in and a window to throw it out there. What you got? What y'all got? Faith says, I would been had justice. Miss Faith, I can't be messing with you. Maria says, Mia left and took all the motion and viewers with her. That part right there. Miss Helen says they can Google Obia and her husband is a doctor. Ooh, make that money, girl. Don't let that money make you. Make that money. Yes, that part right there. Miss Sonya says, yeah, let me see, Miss Sonya, you gonna have to say it right. It's Latisha. Our tuna cat now is still terrified. That's Miss Carla, what her name be. It's tuna cat or Latish. Latifa. Candace says Obia is friendly in person. She is. Helen says God is Mel's strength. She went through the fire and come out as a diamond. Mm, 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 mm. Sexy says, Dusty know Obia is real because she tried to get her to work for her. Obia says, negative. Like Obia won't gonna go back and tell Mill. Destiny, go sit down somewhere, girl. Go on now and sit down. Miss Maria says, even if she is renting, she can afford the rent, unlike some folks around there. Martho, stop saying you want to live out there where she live at, boy. You ain't gonna be able to go out there. Go on and sit down somewhere. Trying to mess up a good old neighborhood with that trifling mess you got. Go on. Take your rabbit tail cars and all that crap you got with them. You ain't going in that neighborhood. Don't even say it no more. Messing with we we sure ain't seen the millionaire Latif tuna. I'm calling her Tuna Cat. I like Tuna Cat better. We ain't seen Tuna Cat buy her mama no brand new car. Where that? You are a millionaire. Girl, your mama should be pushing a rose, the two R's on the headrest and all of that, girl. Yeah, you got all the million. Girl, we ain't seen nothing. And then your mama food truck. They talking about that food truck was so loud. Uh-uh. No. Not if my child is a millionaire. No. I don't want no truck nobody got to re-put together. Girl, let's go buy this new truck. And the propane light itself. I'm just saying. Miss Marissa says the healing diamonds can't be created without immense pressure. Immense pressure. Our sexy says CK faces tell it every Monday when he on that YouTube channel. He's sad. Sonny said he was heartbroken. He was tore all to pieces. He probably saying, he talk about it too heavily and funky and fun. He better not tell Funky down but too much. Cause doggone Funky won't tell it. Funky Pete gonna tell it. Funky Bunch. Oh, he gonna tell it to the Funky Bunch over yonder, y'all. I'm tell y'all. And y'all, let me tell y'all, the people. Nobody don't need to say nothing about funky and funky bunch over there, cause y'all is allegedly like a cult. Them folk don't care what he say. Them folk don't care what he call him, cause I be over there listening to him. He call them anything. What else? Hoes, bees, fish, tuna, whatever he want to say to the people. They be right up there, y'all. They gonna be right the next time he come back. Every time he pop back up there, they gonna be ready. They be right there waiting for him. They don't care. I said they they don't care. My would not even say nothing about it. They ain't going nowhere. I said, she said, oh, at Maria, I didn't know Stormy tried. Miss Carla says Melody was beautiful, beautifully broken. Oh, yes, she was. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, I just hope and pray y'all that, and she might, when you deal with them thoughts, because everybody's different, be happy and then all of a sudden just break down and cry. It takes a long time to get past all that stuff right there, y'all. I'm telling you, Mel is she doing very good, but she's still healing, y'all. That was a lot. Mm, ooh, Miss Sonya says, "What's up with that seasoning?" Stormy was in. Girl, what seasoning? Miss Sonya, stop playing down here in the chat. Miss Sonya, what are you talking about? She done got some of one of seasoning. Lord, everybody got some seasoning. Everybody got chicken. Everybody got some seasoning now. You better quick go to the dollar store buying that seasoning and mixing that stuff up together. Come on, I'm gonna put my label on this. Hey y'all, that's how I'm gonna put my label right here on this. This tastes real good. I better be good. I'm gonna got some chicken. That's what they saying. That is what girl. I ain't heard nothing about no. I ain't heard. I'm surprised it ain't been plastered all over especially the Facebook of the persons that won the cars. I ain't seen none of that either. I ain't seen nothing. Riri says Mel have cried her last cry. That's why she have that happy weight on. Yes, yes, ma'am. Um, um, I won't say she cried last cry, Riri, but it don't have nothing to do with nobody. But she's, human. She has feelings, and sometimes, a thought of something that you went through will reoccur or pop back up in your mind, and it can make you sometimes shed a tear. Not that you're longing for nobody, but it could be happy tears. That God brought her through that. Cause I'm telling y'all, a lot of people don't make it through that kind of stuff. That true, man. A lot of people take their life, y'all. Stuff is very serious. Miss Maria says, I'm waiting on Weather Girl, Tuna Cat, and Institute to come out with some ties, tees, and hats. Because they was watching. Alexis Davis says they said TikTok leaving on the 5th. Don't nobody buy it. What? Oh my God. Well, the 5th of this month, Miss Saxon. Girl, that is what it is. Saturday? What's the day? Tuesday. Yeah, Friday. It'll be Friday. Maria says at Sexy Diva, it can be extended 18 more days, 92 totals. Yeah, she says, Sonya says, yep, April the 5th. Sexy Diva says, yes. Well, you know what? Thank God she's been up there and she's had that experience and she's, done amazing. She's got clients all over the world, y'all, at this point. So even if they go, she'll be fine. She's gonna be fine because I'm telling y'all, she gonna be good. Like she says she's so glad that she's in a position that she don't have to worry about. Oh, I got to get back on TV. Oh, I got to get it. I got to do. She said no, she ain't rolling like that. That's another blessing. She ain't rolling like that. So you gotta be careful how you treat people. Tell y'all that all the time. Hell to the no, 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 no. Y'all ain't get no job over here with me. Y'all crazy. Mel still has her website to sell from. Yep. Miss Candy says, yes, TikTok has already been extended once and it cannot be extended again unless someone buys it. Oh, wow. Miss Sonia says, Melody will be fine. Stormy, on the other hand, I don't know, girl. And I'm with you. I don't either. I don't either. Mm-mm. But you know what? Even, I don't want to say that, but they got to, these people have to humble themselves, y'all. They got to humble themselves and stop going around here messing with people and stuff. I ain't just talking about the people on that stupid show. I'm just talking about people in general. Whether it's on the show, Facebook, YouTube, IG, whatever. Leave the people alone. Half of the 99.9, you don't even know the people. I ain't never seen them nowhere. It's um, Carla says Melody can sell her products on Nubian TV. Yep, she sure can. I mean, she has a lot of ideas, and she was. I remember when she said something. I heard her saying, she would be tired, and Don Michelle will always be there rooting her, telling her, "You can do this, Mel. You got this, Mel. You got this." And it was just such a blessing, y'all. The team that was surrounding her, that God blessed her with this amazing team. Look at Miss Deborah, y'all. When I get Miss Deborah's age, y'all, let me holler at y'all. I'm gonna be trying to look just like Miss Deborah, y'all. Miss Deborah got that body, yada, 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 yada. Yes, I said she ain't playing no games with nobody. Miss Deborah looks good. Connects all of these people, y'all. She couldn't have went and plucked those people and got such an amazing team like that. Hey, Miss Laurie Bell. She says, hey at G in chat. Hey and welcome. She says, hey at Maria. Miss Candace says the other will continue to have do tricks like give away a car or charge an interest fee before selling products. I ain't never heard of such mess as that. That was just pure foolishness. Miss Helen says, God is not the author of confusion. Absolutely not. Um, Miss Helen says those messy CCs need to sit down, keeping up chaos. Miss, I said a prayer yesterday before I got up here. Miss Helen, and last night before I went to sleep. So all I can say now is go big God. You know it's gonna work out. They all gonna be, all of them gonna be fine. Um, yeah, they'll be fine. Mm, 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 yeah, but mm, yes, ma'am, Miss Maria. Yes, ma'am. Screen y'all has did me some justice today, y'all. It didn't kick me off. It won't cutting up, acting like a whole fool. None of that. I'm so proud of you, Scream y'all. Woo woo. Uh, Thank you, Miss Maria. She says the likes are looking good. Thank you. Thank y'all for hitting that like button for me. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. But yeah, I'm so glad that, but y'all know what? A lot of people worried about her with a significant other. She got significant other. She got four. Her hands is full. She living a life, her and her kids having fun. I mean, come on now. You can't ask for no better than that. Uh-uh. Amazing team. Team been trained good. Know how to run the operation. She get to take a vacation with her kids and ain't got to worry about nothing going on back there, cause they got that. Man, come on, y'all. Come on. I know that weather girl. She was probably wishing right now she would have kept old Kyle. What that boy name was? Was it Kyle? Whatever his name was. She wishing she would have kept that dude. And he helped her shut her off from that good TikTok. Mm-hmm. Those people there, they stick together. They ain't those people gonna stick together. Miss Rabbit says, Maria, someone said yesterday that weather girl said she, what's that? Sheena's tights now coming out. Says she's been working on them. Shaking my Lord have mercy. Miss Rabbits, please stop playing down here. Say it ain't so. Mm. Maria says it's more of trying to say a woman's life ain't complete without a man. Girl, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Y'all know what's more fun? Seeing them fools and they be like, I'm interested in all that. Okay, that's good enough. Mm. I ain't gonna be the one for you, dude. I'll move around, find you somebody. She ain't the one. Mm-mm. Y'all know they don't like rejection. You reject them jokers, man, they come hard. They be like, dang, go on, dude, go somewhere now. I told you ain't the one. Um, Maria says that rabbit's running right. And she had the idea long before Mel, of course. Child, whatever. Whatever, girl. We used to it. We know you're gonna come out with something, girl. I'm just saying. And she blackballed and tore her own life up to her own business. Man, these people stupid, y'all. For a TV show. For a TV show. That's one day gonna come to an end. Man. I'm like, nah, dude, y'all gonna need to get somebody else to do that. I ain't come on this show for this kind of foolishness like this. If this what y'all doing, man, come on now, don't do that. I would not have ever did that. But everybody chose a side, so I hope they all is happy and all of that stuff. They don't like Martell now. But he didn't make them, he did say pick a side, but they ain't had to pick his side, but that was where they wanted to go. So it is what it is. Get over it. I'm gonna Sexy said Stormy coming with tights now. I guess her song flopped. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva. Did nobody didn't put it on replay? It's not number one to or nothing like that. You show now. I couldn't make out what she was saying though. Maria says some mofos pow his ex girlfriend because she didn't want to go with him. Pow is the one obsessing and copying mail. Ooh. Hey, Miss Arias. Welcome. How are you today? Thank you for popping in. She says, hi, D Squad. I'm new to your channel. I pressed the like button while listening to your commentary. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you subscribe to the channel, girl, because it's free. But welcome and thank you for joining us. We've been here for about an hour and a half. We've been over here just chitter chatting about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Miss Helen says it's good. Versus evil. Unfortunately, people love the dark. I don't like the dark, Miss Helen. The devil is a lie. I like the light. I want to see. I don't like that, Miss Healing. But yeah, they did. They chose a side, so it is what it is. So sometimes people just have to learn the hard way, y'all. You know how we with our kids, we can see what's getting ready to happen, and we'll tell our child, "Look, don't do that. That's not gonna work out good for you." God bless America. They're gonna try it anyway. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Oh, mama, you told me. Mama, you just sit down here, mama. You told me word for word. But you didn't listen, though. I know, mama. Okay. Oh, you one of them. You got to learn the hard way. Okay. Okay, we see you. Miss Rabbit said that sexy diva exactly seems she's the one upstairs and copying mail. That part right there. I mean, sexy said G Squad. It didn't even get on Spotify. Girl, I know you joking. I did subscribe. Well, thank you so much, Miss Ari. I greatly appreciate you so much. Miss Sensitive, I know you lying. It didn't make Spotify. I died. Hey, look now, Miss Sexy Call. See, the song was thrown together. She threw that song together real fast, y'all. Probably in a day or so. Get the beats. Get this. Get that. Okay, that sound good. We're gonna run with it. Girl, she put no thought into it. Come on now. Maria says, Area, thank you for your support. Yes, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. Yeah, she ain't had time to do that. And says to my melody types are very quality. I wouldn't buy nothing from the storm. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Mm-mm. Her mama done told her all the pieces. Her and Tisha mama, her mama and Tisha mama are destroying them girls. They don't even see what's happening to them. They don't see it. Mm-mm. So it is what it is. It will probably be too late by the time the light bulb go off. But anyway, Miss Sexy says, okay, I read that. Yeah, it'll be too probably be too late by the time they figure it out. Killboy helped her just like his son. Please leave me alone. Miss Sexy, they're gonna put you in court. Miss Sexy, I'm not messing with you today. Maria says, Sexy Diva, I guess Alibaba about to get a huge title. Oh, well, it sounds like to me she need to be worried about what Courtney got going on. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Allegedly. That part right there. Mm-hmm. Has anybody seen anything else before we get up off of here about that girl on Bell Collective? What's her name? Tisha too? Is she all right, y'all? What about her husband? Lord, what are you gonna do? Um, what's going on? What you talking about, Miss Fake? Miss Fake, what you talking about? They're down here talking about that girl gonna get some tights. Weather girl gonna get some tights now and put them out there and sell and sell and sell like mail. That part right there. But other than that, we don't know. We just waiting to see. Well, I don't need to be worried about those people, just main concern about Mel being able to take care of her kids. And y'all, they was talking about too. I'm about to get up off of here though. But they was talking about too, how Martell be running around talking about he taking care of his kids. I ain't heard that fool say it in a long time. He a good father. And allegedly to my he a good father. I ain't paying nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Can't anybody cheer no look. Martell, I'm gonna look up this court case because I'm about sick of him. I'm tired of Martell. Maria says that Sexy Diva LGB talking about leave him alone when he the one starting skit. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Mm. But anyway, y'all, we have been here for about an hour and a half. Y'all know I love y'all so much. I do. This is what I need for y'all to do. This y'all homework. This is y'all homework. Y'all leave the Sapp man alone, cause y'all already had Rickey Smiley and what his name? What his name be? Rickey Smiley and what his name? Something other Martin. I forgot his name. Anyway, they done had to try to come out here to try to defend their homeboy. Cause the people is running to death and stuff. Now he don't know whether he going or coming. Now y'all gonna have to just slighten up just a little bit, you know. It's gonna be all right. Marissa said TikTok leaving soon, so where she's going to sell it. Miss Kenny, I'm surprised. Miss Sexy Diva, I'm sorry. I'm surprised that they're talking about a TikTok light. She better be careful doing that stuff. Them folk gonna mess around and get her TikTok light. Where they do that at? I ain't never creating her own names and coming up with stuff. Lord, these folk right here, y'all. They do some everything. Rolling Martin, that's right. You got Rickey Smiley out here and Rolling Martin out here today trying to sing. Rescue that brother Marvin Sapp. The people's is coming. Y'all leave that man alone. He he tried. He tried. He said and let me tell y'all another thing. He said the money won't for him. He didn't get that. He said he was trying to help the people, y'all now. And the people done coming for him. They coming for him. Couldn't have been me up in that church. I ain't standing here. I'm about to go. Marissa's ain't gonna do no homework and I'ma cheat on my pop quiz. Miss Maria, I am not messing with you today. Marissa, he trying my patience. Not trying your patience, girl. Oh my God. Miss Maria, come on now. Cut him a little bit slack now. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Never would have made it. Never would have made it. That's what he said, Miss Maria. If he didn't ask the people, they probably wouldn't have made it, Miss Maria. And then he said he don't know if they got it, they raised it or not. That won't his church. I'm still in his song like I'm gonna listen to R. Kelly. For the people in the chat that don't like R. Kelly, it's about to be a backyard party. How about that? Mm-hmm. Mm. Boots on the ground and a backyard party. All of that. That part right there. But anyway, I'm getting off of here, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. If y'all catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And your girl gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have an amazing Tuesday afternoon. I love y'all. I'm out and bye.